And welcome on in, ladies and gentlemen, to Apollo Racing Club round number 2 here for Assetto Corsa Formula 1 2022 cars here this evening. Again, round number 2, we are here at Valencia Ricardo Tormo. We're about ready to do some qualifying. Right now, last week, Slim taking home the victory. So he leads the standings currently. Eric DeRace in second place. Joker in third place. So in fourth, Elegance. In fifth, William Neron last week. Sim Black Fox in sixth place. Brandon Gobes in seventh. Smithy in eighth. So that was last week's top 8. Let's go ahead. Seeing some guys already out of the pit lane, which is what you like to see early. Looks like Guns is going to be the first man out of the pits. Adam EV500 here joining you this evening. It will be just me tonight. So we'll get hopefully get some good action here this evening. But now William Neron currently starting his hot lap. I do apologize for the coughing. So we'll stick with him. This track is a very, very tricky track. From what I've heard from the drivers, there's pretty much a very tight right-hander that is going uphill. So wouldn't be surprised if we see some safety cars coming from that corner particularly. But the Valencia Ricardo Tormo circuit is a 4-kilometer, 2.4-mile circuit. Basically has, how many turns do we got here this evening? We have 14 turns. That tight right-hander is going to be turn number 12. William Neron goes fastest currently. Let's see if my timing is working. This is when it gets interesting because timing doesn't like to work all that well unless you set a lap. See where Joker's at. Joker currently just coming through turn number 1 into turn number 2. It's going by somebody. DJ Joker P3 last week in round number 1 at Sepang. We had a good race there, I thought. We saw Slim go on a 2-stopper. He's currently P3. But Joker currently just trying to, I think, really build the gap. Like, really just trying to full send it here. He wants to get back on the podium after finishing on the podium last week. Running the soft tire again this week. Well, this season, we follow the same Formula 1 rules. There's that tight uphill right-hander. So wouldn't be surprised if we see some action happen through there. But this is not a circuit you'll probably see on the F1 circuit as well. So, but last week, Slim 2-stopper, Joker in P3. So it was an interesting start to the season in Sepang last week. Joker currently going P6. P6 with a 112.1. Currently Elegance with P1, a 111.7. Gobes P2 with a 111.7. William Neron P3. Slim P4 132.0. Here we go. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. There's some times coming up on the board now. P11 is with Froley. Curbs going P12 with a 113.5. And that's what you like to see. Just getting a time on the board. Definitely more time in that car as we're seeing some times in the 111s. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to see some 110s, potentially if guys can find a way to do it. Turn 1 is a way to gain a lot of time from what I've heard from drivers, but it's very easy to get off track. Seems like a lot of guys struggling with off track issues here through turn 1. Froley having an incident with the environment, apparently, according to the live timing. Slim now going fastest, 111.1. So he's almost in the 110s. I feel like he's got more pace in that car as well. I don't think he's out of this yet. Eric DeRace currently P12 with a 112.0. D Joker 112.1. He is in P7. 12. We only have 12 drivers this evening. Let's see here. Full Send is out there as well. I think he's on they are on a hot lap. Going up through turn number 12, coming in through pretty much I would say it's a heavy braking zone. You can see the tires heating on up, and it also low downhill. It's kind of just interesting to see how these laps are going. But coming across the line is Full Send to start their hot lap. Let's see here. Cameron coming across the line, starting their lap. Well, crossing the line, 113.4, going P11. John going with a 115.3, remaining at P15. Must have been an invalid time. Guns still in P9. Froley in P12. Yard Meat currently in P17, having some struggles we see here. Let's see here. Let's go to Fox here. Fox got up in the P4 with a 111.7. So starting on the second row currently. Legs in P8 with a 112.1. Xavier currently 10th. Just got across the line, just now starting a second lap, but I don't think is going to put too much pressure on. Looks like Curbs is out on a lap currently. Slim is still out there, putting up some times. But where is Eric DeRace currently? There is the man. Let's go ahead and head on board with him, of course, and I hit the wrong button. Let's see. Let's get it to the... Oh, my Lord. Okay, there we go. It's right on board here with Eric DeRace as he's coming across the line. I think he's starting a lap here. No, he is not. He is ends up resetting himself. Slim is coming through the final turn. Where does he come out? I think he's putting up a lap here, actually. He goes fastest, a 110.8. Like I said, I feel like we're going to get some 110s on here. Wheels look weird. What information is displayed on them? Unfortunately, not much. It's a Assetto Corsa, my friend. Let's see here. Eric is back out there. Looks like all 16 drivers currently getting times up on the board. Looks like John is out there. He is having some struggles. Full Send is, I think, on a lap coming through the final turn. Crosses line, P14 doesn't go any faster, I don't think. Curb's having an incident on the final turn. Heads back to the pits. Let's see here. Fox is also out here. He's coming down into the final turn. Are they... What do you mean? Fenders, so it looks like we got Fox coming through the final turn. He's definitely on a lap. He crosses the line. He is still remaining P6, I think. Or he's starting a lap. Let's see here. Let's ride on board with him. He's a good man to ride on board with. 7 minutes, 35 seconds remaining here in qualifying. We had 18 minutes here at the Valencia Ricardo Tormo circuit in Spain. I thought it was. I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was French at first, and then I was aware it was a Spanish track. And Fox gets a little loose, and he is gonna reset and go ahead and put out more laps. Elegance. He's somebody to watch out for. Currently P4, a 111.5. He's somebody who, on his day, he could definitely basically steal a win here at Apollo Racing Club this evening. But there's that tight right-hander going uphill. And look, a lot of people are going to probably lose it there. Look at what happened to Elegance right there. He just lost it in qualifying. Eric Durace is out there. He hasn't gone through that tight right-hander at all. So it was just right on board with him as he's coming through turn number 6. Turn 6. So... And you can see turn 7 just absolutely flat out. But getting into turn 8, got to brake a little bit. But it's definitely like a medium speed, slow speed corner. And then coming through here, this is going to be where it gets very interesting. Currently coming through turn 11. Turn 12, the tight right-hander does it easily. Is it off track? That's going to be questionable. I think he knows that was off track. Dang. He had a good run there. So he's going to try it again. Guns is going to spin out on his lap. Legs currently trying to get everything he can out of his car, trying to move up out of the top. Well, currently he's P9 currently. Wants to move up the leaderboard. Move up to P. Hopefully, he's got potential for P7. Fox also looking to get out of, potentially, he wants to make a top 5 appearance. He's definitely quick in this car, as we saw last week. Definitely can put up a good time. I think he is on a lap, potentially, or is he still on his out lap? It's unfortunate not having somebody here. Elegance having a crash again. Short also crashing. Short currently P415 with a 114.7. 4 minutes, 30 seconds to go here. We're getting close to that time where you're gonna get maybe one run here to go. So make these last 2 laps count, and Fox goes ahead and says that's enough. Goes to P4, so he's in the top 5. That's what he's going to be smiling about that lap. William Neron, he was on, where did he finish last week? Let's see. Neron finished 5th, currently P7 in qualifying. Comes through turn number 12. He is keeping his foot to the floor on that one. And he's coming into the final turn. Looks like he's gained a lot of time through here. Where did he end up? William Neron does not improve. Currently P7, 111.558. Brandon Gobes is currently P3. Actually, with a 111.3. He's currently on a hot lap. He's trying to improve on this time. He definitely, I feel like he can find probably he's probably looking for about 3/10 to be realistic to grow the gap to Fox currently, which is about a 10th off of each other, which is it's actually insane. It's a 3-4-1 and a 4-4-2 between, so basically a 10th separating the P3 and P4. But 2 minutes 45 seconds to go. Slim currently on pole position, a 110.8. Joker in P2 with a 110.9. So Brandon Gobes, I think he's got the potential to set a fast lap here. So here he goes on his hot lap. We're going to ride on board with him. As you can see, you just lift through turn 1 basically and maybe shift down a gear. You can just go through that corner so quick. But as you can tell, it's easy to lose, to go off track. So Brandon Gobes currently goes through Sector 1 with a 22.283, and that's what you like to see because that's a personal best. Coming through Sector 2, that was came through turn 6, coming into turn 8 now. And he just loses it on the curb. Oh, man. Brandon Gobes had a potential of setting a personal best on that lap and growing that gap between him and Fox. And he has to just restart and start all over again. So Fox has an opportunity to take P3 here. Eric DeRay still sitting in the pits trying to figure out what's going on with him. Don't know where he is trying to do. Maybe make improvements to the car. Currently sitting P5 in qualifying. Sim Black Fox currently in P4. He wants to gain that 1/10. If he gains basically 2/10, he takes the position from Brandon Gobes. And he resets here, so. Elegance only 5 hundredths off of Eric DeRace currently. So Eric DeRace is out there again. William Neron is very close to Elegance as well. So a lot of people currently very close to each other. So this fight isn't over, but we're going to get to those last laps here very quickly. William Murin crosses the line in time, does legs. So legs is going to be on his final lap. Guns is probably going to be on his final lap. Fulsen's on his final lap. Slem is not going to do his lap, so he's staying in the pits. Gobes is on his lap. Does he get to the line? And so did he get there in time? Is he out there in time? Yeah, he's started a lap. So Slim is in there. So let's go on board with Eric DeRace. Because I think he just crossed the line. Currently P5. Sector 1 at 22.0. So he's improved. But he has to find more time than that. He just absolutely tried to cut the criminy out of that. I mean, that was on the stream. Okay. How is it now? And Eric DeRace is going to call that a day, so he remains P5. Is there anybody else still out there? It looks like Guns is still out there, and he's going to lose it. And that's going to end his evening. So that's going to do it here for qualifying. So Slem takes another pole position here this evening at Apollo Racing Club. Wouldn't be surprised if he just takes off on the medium tire. Joker is in P2, Gobes in P3, Fox in P4, Eric DeRace in P5, Elegance in P6, William Neron P7, Smithy or Legs in P8, P9 is Guns, and P9 was Full Send. Xavier in P11, Nick Cameron in P12, Froley in P13, Curbs in P14, Short in P15, John P16, Yardmeet in P17. So that's your lineup for this evening. This will get very interesting here, folks. Slim taking his second pole position here. Eric DeRace, his qualifying lap, he's 0.6 off the qualifying pace. So he's got a lot of work to do at the very beginning of this race. He's got to get through Fox, Gobes, and Joker, which those guys are not going to give up position very easily, in my opinion. They're one of the hardest. I think those guys are going to be competitive for position. Brandon Gobes putting up a great lap currently on the second row. Alongside him is going to be Kieran Fox. DeRace behind those guys, along with Elegance. Neron with Legs. So we got some battles we're going to see at the very beginning. Wouldn't be surprising if we get an early safety car. And yes, I hate to say it, we didn't have to call on the safety car last week, which was, in my opinion, very convenient for a lot of people. I think everybody in the racing. I think the overall racing this at that was pretty clean, which is what you like to see here at Apollo Racing Club. So we got a countdown here, so give me 1 second. I gotta just do something real quick and we'll be ready to go racing here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. 6 lights turn on and 6 lights go out, and away we go. And this is going to be very, very quick. I'm sorry, for some reason, everything just decided to just stop working at one point in time. There we go. It looks like everybody's getting through turn 1 quite cleanly. And oh, we have an accident. We have 3 cars go off, and it looks like the BMW, Eric DeRace, he's falling down to P9. And now I think everybody's making out of that cleanly. I'm surprised we didn't get a safety car on that accident, but everybody's still driving, but definitely some damage for P2, Eric DeRace in the basically the Racing Point livery. So we're going to watch his return up the field through here. But Slim holding on to his lead. He gets out there. It looks like somebody's still off as well. Joker, Brandon Gobes in P2, Joker in P3. So Brandon Gobes battling for podium position. Fox remains in P4, Full Send in P5, Short in P6, Guns in P7, Cameron in P8, Eric DeRace in P9, Xavier in P10. And seeing some side-by-side, Nick Cameron and Eric DeRace. Eric DeRace is going to get by easily, it seems like. Go. That's what everybody wanted to see. There we go. Eric DeRace up to P6 now after passing Nick Cameron. Full Send up into P5 after starting, I think, what, P10? Absolutely. That's a full send if you ask me. Guns up to P10 now. Curbs into P9. Short, it looks like, is down in P15. Froley in P14. William Neer on P13. Slim putting up the fastest lap currently, 114.5. Well off qualifying pace. So he's definitely held up a little bit, I think. There's a lot more pace in that car, but he is on the medium tire, not on that soft tire. I hope that was just sparks coming from Gobe's car and not just like some random object that just exploded in front of my face there. But Fox trying to chase down Joker here currently in DRS range as we get in the lap number 3. So DRS will be opening. Currently the DRS zones are in the front straight, I think. That's where the DRS mainly is. But now William Neron getting past Frioli and Frioli. Oh, geez, what is happening here? We just had a wreck. And it looks like everybody gets out of it cleanly. And Slim going again, fastest lap, 114.4. I feel like he's on watching the stream and he hears me just say, I feel like there's more time in that car, and he, you know, puts more time in that car, and that's what you like to see sometimes. Legs currently in 8th place, chasing down, looks like Xavier, who's pretty close as they just came through a DRS zone. So currently Legs really trying to get by, and this is going to be a battle that's probably going to last quite a while. Legs on the hard tire, Xavier on the hard tire as well, or from the way it looks like. I see the white markings, so. Curbs up in P10. He's going to have a battle against William Neron, because William Neron closing that gap. It's only just less than half a second, but it's just slightly growing. But just looking at that tight uphill, that right-hander uphill. It's just a lot of drivers are going to struggle through there. And I'm not surprised at the amount of wrecks we've seen. Oh, and here, who is this? Is that Short? That is Short. Short wanting to say hello and getting this challenge. Is this what you like to see? And Tommy Guns trying to get out of this situation as now Short. He was looking to make maybe make up 2 positions. He's on the soft tires. Interesting choice. Looks like he had a crash with Frioli as well. I didn't see that. Didn't look like they made too much contact with riding on board, but I could be wrong. But now Short making the inside pass, gets it done. Now he's going after Tommy Guns. Tommy Guns didn't have a great exit. It didn't seem like coming out of turn number 12, or turn number 6. They come into turn number 8. And Short just staying with Tommy Guns here. And this is what you are not wanting to see coming into turn number 12. Short, he's pushing as hard as he can, though. He lifted a little bit through there. Some guys are going to take that flat, and I think he's going to have to do that if he wants to make this pass happen as they come into the final turn. Oh, and he tries to make the dive happen, goes off track. And he's going to get a warning for that one. Only on lap 6 of 38 here. And he's now lost quite a bit of time, and now... Oh, Frioli! Oh, and that definitely has to bring out the safety car on that one. How do you not bring out that? Frioli just got massacred. All right, there's been some changes here. Now we see Fulson off track, had an incident. William Neron slowly closing on curbs. William Neron is definitely doing a good job here, just trying to just stay in, just within the DRS range, and going to make the pass when he is comfortable with making the pass. As we can see, some things can definitely happen here in this race that will definitely ruin it. So they come through turn one, and ooh, they are way out wide, both Curbs and William Neron. They both moved up into the top 10. Curbs in P9. Slim currently out to a 6-second lead over Joker. Fox currently about closing the gap, about 6/10. Eric Perez up in the P4. Brandon Coates is falling down to P3. I don't know what has happened with him. Well, while this is happening, Tommy Guns is closing the gap here, and that's unfortunate, but Curbs trying to defend the position of P9. This will be a huge thing. Oh, and Nick Cameron is off, and so that's a free position for them. So now this turns into a battle for P8. William Neron right on the tail end of Curbs. Eric DeRay's picking up the fast lap, and Curbs goes off the track. And William Neron says, "Thank you very much," and I will gladly take that position. Oh, and Curbs is going to lose 2 positions out of this, but he's going to fight back. He's going to try and get past Nick Cameron, try and keep on to that number 9 position, and then he does. But Nick Cameron's going to have none of that as he got the DRS. And Curbs is going to be left in the dust. That DRS, that straight is so long that it's now made this battle for P10 into a 3-way battle. Curbs trying his hardest just to defend his position, but he's not going to get it done. Now Tommy Guns is in the mix in this. Fox currently in P3. He's chasing down Joker. Currently almost about a second, currently holding on the DRS. Eric DeRay's put up the fastest lap of the race with a 1:14.1. So these guys are quick. We're on lap number 9. So it'll be interesting to see what tire strategy is going to happen here. As we saw last week, the tires are they get worn out. They get worn out quite quickly. And it'll be interesting to see what happens here. Some of the DNFs we see early. Now that battle in front of Fox, in front of Eric is starting to form a little bit, as we should right on board with Fox. Let's just look how close this is. I'm about to see probably just about a 3-way battle here for P2, and that's going to make this this race very interesting, because we're hitting that pit cycle. I feel like we're hitting that point where pits are going to come into play, and whether or not you gain position during that time or not, and whether the laps go well for you. Very surprised how this race has gone so far. We're seeing some guys getting lapped already. Guns is now past Curbs. Fox get that wing open? Yes, he did. Eric's just holding back here as that battle is just continuously just going to go here for a little while, as Eric is just going to close down the gap there. Brandon Gulbs, who was P3 at the beginning of his race, is falling far back. Gets through turn 1 cleanly, almost pretty much to the limit. Nice job there, man. Nice turn 1. William Neron going up the pack, and looks like Xavier makes a mistake, and he's going to get out of the way. And William Neron is going to gain a position out of that, so he's up to P7. Let's see here. Currently, the biggest gainers is Xavier, Nick Cameron, and Curbs, 3 positions. Fox is gaining a position. Eric up and now a position. Legs up in a position. Ooh, John is picking up a drive-through penalty for speeding into the pit lane.
He was on that medium tires, so he must have picked up damage at some point. So, but there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is what the pit looks like. So Ferrari has made 2 stops this race, currently P14. Now Eric DeRace currently going to go into the pit lane. What is he thinking? Where is he going to go? I think he also might have some damage. He puts on the hard tires. It looks like Fox is now taking P2. I just saw that. Sorry, my apologies. I wish I would have caught that sooner. Joker trying to fight back, but those hard tires are starting to come online, I think, for Fox. And Joker, he's on the hard tires as well, but he's now lost out on a position, now down to P3. Cobes now in P4, Lakes in P5. William Near on P6, DeRace in P7. I think this is going to be a 2-stopper race, 100%, because those hard tires are not going to last 26 laps, 28 laps. Something like that. 26 laps, yeah. No, if they do, I would be shocked. So definitely a 2-stopping race this evening. With Brandon Gobes trying, he's just out there by himself currently, but Eric DeRace now is going to have to chase down the pack. Nick Cameron, as he stopped, I don't think he has stopped, but he's on the tail of Xavier. And a little bit of contact there, it looks like. It looks, ooh, Tommy Guns had contact somewhere. And now it is battling full send for P11. Oh, and oh no, Tommy Guns he gets tapped in the rear end, goes up in the air, and into the gravel trap he goes. And that is definitely not good. Full send, just that's definitely, wouldn't surprise me if we see that in the report channel after the race. The full send currently in P11. Gap now forming between Fox and Joker, all about 8/10. Nick Cameron in a White Claw raspberry color. That's a raspberry color, isn't it? If that's a raspberry color, of course it would be. So. Nick Cameron now just going to have to battle this out. Ain't no laws with the claws, apparently, so. Nick Cameron just going to try and close the gap and try and make the pass here. Looks like Curbs and Guns into the pit lane here. Eric DeRace has put up two fastest sectors in sectors 1 and 2. Wouldn't surprise me if we see him have the fastest lap of the race, unless he just majorly messes up in sector 3. And he doesn't. 113.7. So yeah, those hard tires are working for him. And he gets past not 1 but 2 people up into P5 now. So the man is making progress, trying to get into a winning position here. Slim still out on those medium tires. 13 laps into this race, but has an 11-second gap to Fox to the rest of the field. is escaping the clutches of legs there. Oh, that was, I don't know who that was. That must have been a car that they were lapping. But William Neron currently just in P7. He's gained, what is his progress at this point? He's now made up back where he qualified, so he's looking to gain more at this point after going on a hard tire. Has he pitted? He has not, so he'll be looking to pit here very shortly. In probably about 5 laps. So if you started on the hard tire, you can definitely do this in one stop, I feel like. Correct me if I am wrong, chat, but you can definitely do this race on a one-stop strategy if you start on a hard tire. And full send in, almost into the wall. Elegance into the pits. Let's make his stop. Legs. I'm just trying to find anything going on. Slem is now coming into the pit lane. Has he stopped already? Yes, he has. So he's only going to fall down to P3. And is Eric going to get there in time? I don't think so. Eric's not going to get there in time. And that's going to put Slem in a very, very comfortable position, because now Eric is going to have to just push with those tires. And wear out those tires. Slem really pushing the positions here. So now Fox takes the lead of this race. He'll be pitting not in the near future, but definitely short, like soon-ish. Currently leading this race over Joker, but Joker's gaining some time. He keeps falling off track here, so he's making some errors that is preventing him from gaining that time, from keeping the time that he gains. Full send coming into the pit lane, it looks like now, and gets a 5-second penalty for speeding. Something you don't like to see, and definitely not what you want to pick up. And oh no, Shorty, oh no. What has happened to you, sir? You have had an accident, sir, and those rear tires seem like they are hot. I like that line that Guns just took through that turn, because he is right on the tail end of Foley. Tried to make a move down the inside through the final turn. Now he's going to just look down the final straight. Gets the DRS wide open, but even before that, he's going to make the pass happen. Guns up in the P13 on the hard tire. Jugger again has gained up that time, but can he keep it now? It looks like some lap cars getting out of the way here for the leader. Slim, he's got about 9 seconds that he has to gain here. He wants to just overtake for the lead and overtake Fox, but definitely not enough time, because Fox can will be able to pit and will come out behind Slem for sure. The question is what does Eric do? Does he try and push this as well? He's 10 seconds currently out, and he's made a mistake as well coming through that uphill right-hander. And Slem putting up the fastest time on 1:13.7. Now, Eric has a bunch more time to make up. He lost about 7 seconds to Slem on that, on him making a mistake. He gets the DRS anyway. Joker now has made up an entire second in the last lap, so he's now a half a second off of Fox here. Lap 18 of 38. Slim. He's also very happy that this battle is going to happen, because it just helps him out when he can just gain some time off of that and retake the lead when these two have to pit. Joker getting 114.7. Fox 114.8. John has had a collision. Looks like Elegance, has collided with Full Send. Looks like we're in turn 1. Joker and P still just trying to maybe gain this position before the pits start happening here. Because Fox on fresh tires can definitely run that car out of town. He is very quick, especially on fresh tires. These tires are probably getting worn out. That's why we're seeing a little bit of struggle when everybody's just kind of just slowing it up easy, going easy in, easy out. You want to make these tires last as long as you can. So we're already on lap 20 here. John has disconnected. But Eric now up in the P4, but Gobes in the P5. Xavier P6, Legs in P7. William Neron in P8, Nick Cameron in P9. Folsen in P10. Curbs has had an incident, looks like. But it looks like the car is continuing to go. So, the main battle is Joker and Fox as they come in. They're still going. Lap 21. Those tires gotta be old at this point. But anything to kind of prevent, maybe Slen has used those tires up because now Eric is now 26 seconds behind Slim. So this will be very interesting to see if the two-stop happens between those two. But Slim currently just gaining so much time on these guys because he's just on the fresher tire now. It's really it's a big tire difference, 100%. We can agree to that. You can see the Red Bull of Slim in the background. Teammate of Joker, so probably some team orders coming into play here, so you gotta wonder about that. Joker going off track. Or almost off track. That was near off track. That was, you can just see the speed you can get through that turn though. That's crazy. It's basically the Hockenheim turn 1. But instead of going left, instead of going right, you're going left. But now Eric he's going to pit again. I think he needs to find a way to get going here. Puts on the medium tires again. So he's going to probably just push on those to the end of the race. So that's his two-stopper done. And Fox hasn't even made his first stop. He has traffic in his way. Him and Joker are having a battle here. They haven't pitted Slim on the tail of Joker. Now Slim getting by his teammate. Easy pickings for the Red Bull of Slim because, well, with his teammate, and he's going to win this race, it looks like at this point on those medium tires currently, but those are not going to last to the end. So very interesting to see that Eric pitted so early. I think I know why, but I'll see if it pans out and tell everybody see if I'm correct. Looks like Joker's going to come into the pits. So he's the man who budged first, and now Fox is in front of Slim, and Slim is going to just get by Fox. I feel like fairly easy when they come down a straight. Fox just on very, very old tires. Those hard tires, they're great until they go, and when they go, they go. You just see Slim. He's trying his best trying to be fast, but also at the same time be chill, not speed by Fox here and potentially get the two into an accident. So lap 24 of 38. Eric DeRace putting up the fastest lap time now, 1:13.2. So the track conditions must be getting a little bit better. Everybody is putting up some faster lap times now. And Fox says, you know what? I'm just going to get out of this. No. Fox, oh no. He's just gonna reverse. Oh no, Fox. This is not what you were expecting to happen. Well, that's definitely gonna go on a highlight reel somewhere. That was, I thought he was definitely clear. 100% was clear there. Well, puts on the medium tires. Gobes is in P4 currently. Lakes. So Fox down to P3. Joker up into P2. Eric DeRace currently in P6. Puts up another fastest lap at 1:13.16. So he's trying to storm up the field again. He has 13 laps to go here, and this is where push comes, 14 laps, excuse me. Just looking around here, legs trying to gain on the Brandon Gobes for P4. Brandon Gobes in P4 though is very good for him. Definitely a very good race. Currently has made one stop. Has done 25 laps on those hards. It'll be very interesting. I should have saw how many laps he did how many laps Fox did on those hard tires. What was it, like lap 26 he came in, so Gobes is gonna have to come in eventually. Elegant's coming into the pit lane. He's going to pit from P10, goes into his pit box, right behind the safety car. Legs currently in P5. He's gaining on Gobes. Gobes on those older tires. I think Legs on fresher tires, I think for sure. Xavier gets a 3-second penalty for illegal DRS. That's something that's really unique about how we run this league, is that we use real-time penalty. Real-time penalty will penalize you for using your DRS when you're not within 1 second of somebody. So it detects that. And it looks like Legs goes into the pit lane, and Goves is going to continue on here on those hard tires. So Eric is going to probably gain another 2 positions here out of this pit cycle, and then it's fair game for pretty much from there on, because Slim's going to have to pit at some point in this race. Well, it's at some point in the next, I feel like, I don't feel like he can take those mediums that far. Those mediums are what now? 28 laps old. There's no way those are 28 laps old. What? Okay, that's definitely not correct, but he's definitely been on those tires for a little time now at this point, probably about half their lifespan. Maybe he can get up to the end. Maybe I'm just going crazy. Last week he went, probably a 1-stop is you can do a 1-stop, but 2-stop can definitely get you there. And Slim did the 2-stop and he won the race, so showing that 2-stop really does work. But 10 laps to go here at Apollo Racing Club, Center Course at F1. This happens every Wednesday night. Make sure you hit the follow button. Head to our YouTube channel and subscribe. You can catch up on all the racing action from previous weeks and other sim racing events and games that we also have leagues in as well. So. Thursday nights, we're starting up IndyCar. Of course, iRacing IndyCar. Saturday nights, we'll shortly be starting our Assetto Corsa ACC GG3 Sprint League. And then Sunday nights is F1 2021 Tier 1. And then I think it's Monday nights is the Kart Series. I can't remember if that's being streamed, but definitely that's in the Assetto Corsa mod. And then Tuesday night, F1 2021 Tier 2. So 2 different tiers in the F1 games. Codemasters games. Let's Slim out to basically 23 seconds, and he is going to pit now. Gets on the brake, so This is the opportunity for Eric to really try and just push it and just try and close that gap as much as he can, because he's on the medium tires, and I think he can definitely go longer. So Joker has taken the lead of this race. Slim is already back out. That was quick. So, and Fox currently in P3. Brandon Gobes in P4 on the fresher hard tire. Has he got in? Has this man got in yet? He has one stop, so I don't know why it says he has 30 laps. He did not stop on lap 1. Leaderboard, thank you for telling me useful information. Let me check here. So, Gobes has not stopped. So, he is on 30-lap-old tires. Eric DeRace on 3-lap-old tires. No. 9. He pitted on lap 9. Trying to figure out how these pit stops cycled out, but Slim now right behind his teammate, and very just like clockwork. Slim's on the softer tire too. So lap 32 of 38, 7 laps to go here at Assetto Corsa Formula One, or Assetto Corsa F1, and oh no, Slim just takes out his teammate. Slim just takes out his teammate like nothing. Okay. Slim obviously gives back the position. Obviously probably said sorry in the voice chat. Eric obviously up in the P5, Legs in P6, William Muir on the P7, Xavier in P8, Nick Cameron in P9, Elegance in P10, Fulson in P11, and Guns in P12. Will Slim be the good teammate here now and just like, you know, Joker, you can win this race. I don't need a win here. It's very close to that rear bumper again. Joker was held up by traffic there. Eric DeRace currently catching Brandon Gobes. Brandon Gobes, sir, pit, please. I feel like those tires are just super old. Was he pitted already? I could be wrong if somebody actually knows. Xavier coming into the pit lane now from P9 has a 13-second gap between him and Elegance. Elegance coming out of the final turn. He's going to actually take the position here. Ooh, and what do we got in front of us? That must have been lap traffic or something. Unless that was... Oh, no, that was Brandon Gobes and Eric. Eric gets by Brandon Gobes quite easily on the medium tires. Moves up in the P4. Now just has to chase down. Looks like now Joker, because Fox, he comes out ahead. The undercut has worked for him on the lap 34 of 38. Fox takes P2 of this race on pit strategy. William Neer on fastest lap time of 1:12.8 as well. He must be on soft tires. And Folstein and William Neron have had a crash. What has happened here? Like William Neron is going to be fine. And now lap 35 of 38, and it is going to come down to the wire here for some positions. I feel like Brandon Gope 6/10 away from Eric DeRace. Eric DeRace 14 seconds behind Joker. Joker now 1.2 seconds behind Fox. Fox currently in P2. But that's pretty much it. And ooh, what do we have here? Short. And he can't get out. Short, buddy, those tires are just spinning, but you ain't going anywhere. Please tell me he's going to teleport to pits. He's just stuck. He's just trying to fire that thing up, and he ain't getting out, so... He is, I think his day is pretty much done at this point, so he is now going to probably, yep, he is teleported. Nope, he is quit. He has quit the server, so he is out of there. But Slim now up in the P1. He's just letting traffic go by as Fox now has chased Slim down. And Fox, he's going to just go right through. Fox has taken the lead of this race. And whoa, bang, bang, bang. And Slim, now he's going off track. He's having some problems. Eric now 15 seconds back off of Slim. As now we have a three-way battle for the lead. Well, this race just turned right on its head very quickly. Okay, that's what we like to see. That's what I like to see right there, Slim. He's going to try and get by his teammate. His teammate has DRS. So does Slim. Slim's going to go by him on the outside going to turn number 1 as they fall into turn number 2. And Fox currently going to just try and hold on to this lead. Lap 37 to 38. We got 2 laps remaining here. Fox, can he get it done? It is absolutely pandemonium here. Joker falling back now, 1.4 seconds off the leaders. Let's right on board here with our second place and our leader. Fox, he's going to probably take a defensive line as they go through turn number 12. Oh, and Slim, he's going to be right on the rear end of Fox. Can Fox hold on here? He's going to take a defensive line, takes the inside. They come to the final turn now, coming down the final straight. Slim's going to get that DRS wide open. Which way is he going to go? Is he going to go left? He's going to go right. He's going to go right. He's going to make the move on the outside. Does Fox try and defend? No. Slim holds on here as they come into turn number 3, and no, Fox is going to just have to concede the position. Fox doesn't get the job done now, but it is the final lap. White flag. Slim getting into traffic. Fox right on his tail. He's going to wait for Slim to see if he makes a mistake on this final lap. He knows victory's still in sight. Oh, and this might be an opportunity. Fox staying very, very close as they're driving through traffic as they come through turn number 12. Oh no, and Fox goes off track, and oh no, full send into the wall, and he loses the position at the same time. And that definitely cost Fox some time, but he keeps the position. Slim wins the race here. Fox in P2, Joker in P3. Eric DeRace is coming around now in through the final turn. He'll go P4. Brandon Gobes in P5. Legs P6. William Neron P7. Nick Cameron P8. Elegance P9. Xavier going to be P10 this evening. Looks like nothing's going to stop him. Froley crosses the line in P11. Curbs in P12. He's in the garage already. Guns in P13. And Full Send, who was in that accident with Fox, is going to come around and finish P14. So, well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Slim takes the victory here this evening and takes 2 victories in a row here at Apollo Racing Club. Join us next week where we are at. Where are we at? We are at Bahrain next week, just in time for the Bahrain Grand Prix. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for watching. I'm EV500. Wishing you a great have a great night. And make sure to hit that follow button. Hit the subscribe button on our YouTube. If you are curious how to join any of our leagues, head to ApolloRacing.club, fill out the form, and join our Discord and see what's happening here at Apollo Racing Club. Thank you so much for watching, and have a good night.